welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. And off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early, and I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
And he's really had an up and down start to his NFL career, and he's always going to be viewed, fair or unfairly, through the lens of that blockbuster trade that Carolina made to acquire him with the first overall pick. So that's going to be the lens. C.J. Stroud wins Rookie of the Year, and Bryce Young has a disappointing rookie season. But then you look at last year, Mike, only a year later, the back half of the season, Bryce Young looked like the first overall pick in the draft. So if they get that version of Bryce Young now in year 3, this Carolina Panthers team can compete in their division, and I think they can make some noise come the end of the year.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now he takes off, and Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
It's a gain of 10. And the
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, Dowdle. Eel-matic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete. Tedarella McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
The 49ers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, 49ers.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Young. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Man in motion, heading right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On play action, here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. Purdy. Throw right side. He's got Tonjes.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, You can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. McCaffrey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal? That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers take a 10-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. The motion man is Sanders. On first and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run with Dowdle, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, we see quarterbacks sometimes, they don't want to admit defeat. They want to extend these plays as long as possible, but you got to know when the party's over. Throw it away, live for the next snap. The last thing you want to do is put the ball in harm's way.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Young. His throw left side is complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Renardo Green there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. His tight end Tremble over the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Young. He takes off. To the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point is good, and the Panthers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Brown in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Tremble comes in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 1st down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Young to throw. There he goes again. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 10.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and inches. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a signal. Timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's to the tight end, Tonjes. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
And the Panther first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
3rd down and 9. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Forced out left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Young. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Remember, they have the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. This one complete to Bourne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
A tight end in motion now. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They get the veteran Trent Williams. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the air is Purdy. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
3rd and short. Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's McCaffrey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Kittle is the man in motion. A run here with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Tonjes. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. To return is Hubbard. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll get about 2. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. play fake. Here's Purdy. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That gains an even 60 yards.
And the Panthers first down. It's a gain of 60 yards. First down, Panthers.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3. Under pressure, now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Young to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Young. Moving outside the pocket.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. From the gun, it's Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's important. by McCaffrey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on 2nd and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the first down.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's behind at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he will score! Game on! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. To return is Hubbard. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run without it. Not much happening there, just a short game. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Dowdle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Young. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They bring a tight end in motion left. McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Now, a big 3rd down. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On the run, McCaffrey. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Forced to his right, taking off. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Young. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.